How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. It's me, Cam from Cam's Cop, and welcome back to another daily Chelsea transfer news video. And today, mate, we're absolutely stacked to the brim of Chelsea news. We'll be talking Lukaku, sadly leaving Chelsea, what a bummer, on loan. Raheem Sterling, Ousmane Dembele, a bit of Neymar maybe, and more Chelsea targets from Man City. So without further ado, let's get on with the first story. So let's start with good news, and that is Romelu Lukaku leaving. So I'm going to go to Fabrizio Romano, who has said Romelu Lukaku will fly to Milano in the coming hours. Inter CEO has confirmed he's arriving tonight probably, he said. Medical on Wednesday morning, then loan deal until June 2023 to be announced with Chelsea with no buy option / obligation clause. So that's if Lukaku stinks the gaff out at Inter, there's not an obligation for them to buy, but maybe if he does well, Inter will probably spend the money they got from Lukaku back to buy him back. I don't know. It's just the Chelsea number 9 curse just hasn't really been going very well these recent years, has it? I'm just begging for a number 9 to actually come in and score some goals. But you know, that's a bit of a pipe dream. We never know. But talking about wingers, which I'll go on to now. So starting off with Ousmane Dembele, I'm going to go to L'Equipe, which is a French publication, which I've said. Breaking, Chelsea have made a contract offer to Ousmane Dembele. He will now imminently decide between a reduced salary offer from Barcelona and a Chelsea deal. And I'm going to carry on from the same publication just a couple hours later, which has said Bayern Munich and PSG are no longer in the race for Ousmane Dembele. The Frenchman's future is between Barcelona and Chelsea. So, here is the thing. He either takes a pay cut from Barcelona, who, as we know, are in a bit of a sticky situation right now regarding funds and money and everything. They're even selling their fucking ground for weddings and shit. Yeah, it's in a bad place. I mean, their Frankie de Jong deal, will that affect whether they would let Ousmane Dembele go? I don't really think so. I mean, they're different players. Winger, midfielder, I don't know. But that's positive news. He has, either Chelsea or Barcelona. Teams have left the deal. So it's whether he really cares that much about money or game time. I think, wingers at Chelsea couple years have been a bit shocking. We haven't had a consistent front three for the past 2 years. Pulisic in spells is good. Lockdown Pulisic, bring it back, man. That was so good. Ziyech again has brilliance, but maybe too weak for the Prem. I don't know. That goal against Tottenham, what a goal that was. And then our wingers haven't really been that great. We've been playing Mount on the wing sometimes, but yeah, enough of that. Speaking on Dembele, that would be, I think, a great front three with, of course, Dembele, Havertz, I think, false 9, and hopefully Sterling, which I'm going to be talking about now. I'm going to go back to Fabrizio Romano, who have said, not just new bid for Sterling, Chelsea will be in contact with Juventus this week with Matthias de Ligt, which we'll talk about a bit more later, but price tag remains high. Nathan Ake has always been on Thomas Tuchel's list, and Sevilla would accept 65 million for Koundé now, but it depends on Barcelona interest. Yeah. Calm down for a bit, show. That's a lot to digest. But the main thing is, which I've been picking up around the news, is that the Dembele deal, if it is going to be done, will be done this week. So that's a tick, hopefully. Todd Bowley's first signing. Sterling for 45 mil, 50 mil, around that. But Chelsea also are interested in Man City's Nathan Ake, who again used to play for Chelsea. Chelsea really love getting swindled, but hey. And a third Man City player that come out of the blue is Shevchenko, which Ukrainian left back, yeah, probably depth for Ben Chilwell, because having 2 left backs this year was a bit shit when Ben Chilwell got injured and it was just Alonso through the whole year. But yeah, not really much to say of Zinchenko. Yeah, he's a good player, good backup left back. I mean, we're really raiding Man City right now if we can't beat them by their players, which is kind of what's going on. And Matthias de Ligt, who's also, I got another news story here, saying Juventus are to meet on Thursday to discuss Matthias de Ligt. They are far from an agreement now, but the latest player to be spoken about in the deal is Jorginho. Now, as we know, Juventus have always loved Jorginho. I think last year they wanted to sign him, but I think this would be a good way of offloading Jorginho to get a centre-back. Christensen's gone, Rudiger's gone, and Thiago Silva is on his last year of his contract. After losing Tomori and Mark Gurhey, we got a bit of a sticky centre-back situation. So, of course, we want to have a powerhouse in Matthias de Ligt. He's a very good player, as we know, in that Ajax breakout scene. But, yeah, I think that would be a great signing. Offload Jorginho, who I don't think's in the future plans of Thomas Tuchel. He's been getting less and less game time. Yeah, so I mean, as I was saying, Matthias Ligt, what a centre back he has been for Juventus. I think if we could get him for around 50 million euros, pounds, that'd be good. And as for Nathan Ake, who I was talking about earlier, yeah, getting a left-footed centre back is quite premium in football. I mean, they always go for more. If we get in Matthias Ligt and Nathan Ake, that would be great. But again, Fabrizio was talking about Koundé, who has been on the radar for so long now. I saw a picture on Instagram of him in a plane, so maybe he's coming to London. That's a bit of a pipe dream again, but yeah, that would be good. We need to sign at least 2. 3 would be great. I mean, just pillage Man City if we can. But yeah, that's the news for today. Quite a lot to get your teeth stuck into. The main talking points are Lukaku is going to go back to Inter on loan. Dembele has a choice. Sterling should be close. Matthias de Ligt and the other Man City players which I've mentioned. But if you want to stay up to date with Chelsea news, then you know what to do. Subscribe, turn the bell on, all that stuff. Without further ado, I've been Cam from Cam's Corner, and I'll see you tomorrow hopefully with more news.